Hey, what's up? I'm Kristof from Budapest, Hungary, and this is going to be my first reaction video ever. Rythmind versus SoSo. I witnessed it in live Grand Beatbox Battle 2019. Yeah, 2019. It was an amazing battle, and I thought it would be fun to react on this. What you can expect from this video is basically a little bit of reaction, because I'm not a big fan of I'm here to react and not to overreact. I don't want to make myself too hype and whatever, but I'm going to give you some insights of the guys like Rythmind and SoSo sound, how they're achieving it, what they are doing musically, what they are doing looping wise. So I guess it's going to be an interesting video to watch for you, especially if you're a looper, and maybe even if you're not. So Rythmind versus SoSo, two of the audience's favorite loopers. SoSo, when he came on stage first on GBB 2019, he was a big bang with his unique style, creativity, and the smile that we love. And Rythmind, he's just a beast. He's just so professional. He has a really beautiful and clean drum kit in his mouth, and he can sing pretty well. So yeah, all right, without further ado, let's begin. Play. Okay.
Rythmind versus SoSo 2019 Grand Beatbox Battle Loopstation Gallery. The winner of this goes into the final. One more time. Warsaw, Poland. Make some noise. Come on.
It's so nice witnessing this live. Love it.
I say the trois, you say the German in trois.
Trois de un. Alright. The Rythmind starts. Okay. I already have to stop it. He's got a beautiful, clean hi-hat, but here comes the whole second device thing. Listen how much low end that hi-hat has. If he would have a second device, he could have used it to eliminate the low end, or he could use some effects to do that, but that will cost him A, B, or C, which is not so good. And that's why I'm a fan of a second device. Not only because of the special basses and everything, but you can clean up your sound so much, and that comes out live especially. So just listen to the low end of the hi-hat, which you cannot avoid without the second device and without costing an A, B, or C effect. Beautiful drum kit, beautiful, so clean. And here comes the delay. Okay, he chose the way to or to build something, or to build a groove, and let it play and play and play instead of pre-record stuff. And you can hear it building. It's pretty cool because with the filter off, we'll keep waiting what's gonna happen. Like, oh, okay, what's happening? I hear some melody in the background, but I don't know what's that. Of course I know what's that, but yeah. He's just keep adding and adding. And now bass. Oof. Okay. Another thing about Rythmind's style, that although he sings pretty clean, he tends to use a lot of effects, which is like panning delay and robot voice and whatnot, to keep the melodic part of his loops clean as hell. So the panning delay cannot miss, but the voice can. So he will rap over top, he will sing over top, but the beat sounds like generated by a synth, which is kinda is with the delay. But the idea here is that he doesn't have to be accurate all the time with his voice and with his timing also, because the pitch is determined by the delay, and you're gonna see he used that a lot. And maybe this is a good idea for you too, if you're not that great of a singer, even if you are, because the beat has to be as clean as possible. And with this way, he's avoiding every kind of pitch whatevers. Yeah, he just records the bass, turns the pitch when he's not recording.
Everybody with me.
Alright. Still. Okay. Oh, and he does involve the audience a lot. A lot. Which is awesome. Because it's, you know, this is about music and connection. Still. And there we go with the bass line, with the whole beat. Beautiful. What an idea. And the rapping to add some variety. Woo, the crab scratch. Awesome. And there he goes with the top melody too. Nice. Again, put your hands up. Yeah. And again, rapping. This is reminding me more like a classic looper style, like dub effects, or I don't know, beatbox maybe, where you're not about bringing part A, B, C, and whatever, building a song, but more like building a loop and singing, rapping over the top, and then maybe later adding an element of surprise, which is this is a good tactic, because most of your variety is coming from you being over your loop and not just your loop playing some cool stuff and you turning on and off effects. So yeah, and he's playing so much with the crowd, guys. I cannot emphasize this more. It's so important to connect. He's an amazing showman.
Bang bang, third time you've been got, second time you one shot your mental sentiment, third first is fucking great. We on a different type of time,
yeah.
Some different shit. Now nigga, don't you play with me, play with the bitch. I ain't ready to a problem that I can't fix. Hit your ass upside the head with a full stick.
And here he comes with the effect, which is wearing up his beats. So he didn't have to loop that much, but still he has great variety. The P4. Nice. Alright, so round 1 of Rythmind. As I said, he got so much variety, but still using just one loop basically. And maybe it's a good idea to use this. Brez used this a lot too, that he has a beat, he's rapping, and then he's bringing in some special effects or whatever. And this is a really efficient way to loop, and a really good tactic if you want to perform, because you then don't have to be like all the time, but you can stand up straight and rap, look in the eyes of the audience or whatever. This is a really good tactic. And yeah, it was a really clean, amazing round. But let's see what SoSo does in response. Okay, BBK.
You already know what to do. I say the sign, you say the name of each.
Somewhere in the left, in the first row. Somewhere there. Alright, SoSo. Again, the goddamn hi-hats. You hear that? How much low end do they record? Because even on stage it's even louder and it messes up your beats so much. And you cannot do anything about it if you don't have a second device which is able to have some presets of yours where, you know, maybe a hi-hat preset where you don't have the low ends. Okay, Let's move on. Again, I just have to emphasize this more and more. His snare and the hi-hat alone sounds like he's having a bass, and this has cost a lot of clarity. Still, he's amazing, don't get me wrong, but I think this is where the second device idea is coming in a lot. And now we're waiting. Okay. Now the special sound is coming. What is that? The VT3, I guess? Yeah. I guess he made a mistake there. He had to delete. Yeah, and do it again. Oh yeah, badass. Okay, the timer is in 2:07. And compared to Rythmind, we haven't heard anything yet, which can be a tactic that you're building up secretly. Inky does this a lot. I love to do this a lot, but losing 1 minute like this may cost him a battle. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot of time. So when you're composing your loops, you have to be aware that what's happening during the build-up, and maybe you have to reorganize stuff, change the parts of how you record stuff to keep it interesting, even though it's just a recording of the loop, of the basic loop. So keep that in mind. Okay, now some dope sounds are coming. Oof. Beardman, what the f is doing? Okay, here we go again with the delay, and now we have a melody after 1 minute 15. Maybe it would have been good to reorganize this, but now it sounds amazing and interesting. And now we're waiting for the drop, which is gonna blow everybody's mind. I remember this so much. Wait, before the drop. Live, I was the same, like, what's he doing? He's wasting so much time. And then the drop is coming. Oof. Which is pretty... Okay, one thing about this, he's making the drop by merging more bass sounds together. I mean, not together, but after each other. So the variety of tones give you the whole power of the drop. But you have to listen for one thing that you have to keep in mind. Only the first bass sound, I guess, has real low end. So it's really interesting, but in a sense, this drop is a little bit empty for my taste. Still mind-blowing, but I would love this way more if all sounds would have some sub-content, which is again a more complex second device like the GT1000 or the Helix is good for programming and to make a sound with low and high. But he's using the VT3, I guess, or 5, or what's that? I don't know. So again, amazing sounds, amazing ideas, but still lacking a little bit. Oof. It's so unique, so glitchy. Love that. And back to the melody. Now we have some little bit of structure. Okay, and with the melody he's playing the drop together, so we have a little bit of structure and I know that feel. And the reverse. Okay. But this, oh man, this. I love the rhythm variation. Okay, this was amazing. This was genius. Ooh, genius. That smile, I love this. I love this guy. And now the hi-hat's coming back. Two, one. He's taking his time. His full time. Okay. This is really unique. This is really unique, but in my opinion, Rythmind took this round like a lot, because his round was more interesting the whole way, and although he didn't showcase crazy bass sounds, but that's not the point of looping, and don't forget that. He played music, he did scratching, he did rapping, he made amazing beat, he did the variation with the beat, he performed, and yeah, SoSo had this really amazing rhythm change with the drum and bass-ish rhythm or breakbeat rhythm coming up, which is a genius idea. I love rhythm changes, but his build-up was way too long, way too long, and I always miss just a little bit of human voice from these loops, because you know that even if you can't rap, you just whisper a little bit over your beat, or you just say yeah, basically say something, but that's gonna give a lot variety. I don't know why, but we are just human and we just love our sounds, I guess. So maybe something to bear in mind. Even if you have an amazing routine before the drop, if you can just say something as a cool catch line or whatever. Maybe for SoSo for this one, I don't know what's the title of his song, but enter my glitch universe or whatever. It's or maybe use your throat bass, enter my glitch universe or whatever. It's gonna again add the okay, wow factor to your beats. So yeah, but still, SoSo is a genius, amazing. Weird man. I love that guy. He's one of my biggest influences, I guess. On Beatbox. Okay. Again, the low end. I won't even stop the video, but the low end again. Oof, listen to how it builds up the low end. Noise gating with your second device is so useful. Okay. Another breakbeat kind of beat, and he's so clean with the DPA. It sounds so good. He really prepared, and he again chose to make the beat going. So he keeps adding and taking away. Robot voice is not intonating with his voice. A robot voice, panning delay all the way. Okay, nice and easy chord. Beautiful. We still have the groove on, but he took away the kicks, so the whole beat missing that driving power. So when he's gonna drop it back, vocoder, oh yes. Okay, mosh pit. Big Ben is making a mosh pit. Again, what he did is so easy, but so good. Simple, but this is how music works, taking away and adding back. I mean, yeah. And he introduced the vocoder sound, and he took away the hi-hats and everything. Then when the vocoder sound was getting boring in a sense, he just added back the hi-hats and the snare, but not the kick yet, because that's gonna drive the whole beat with the bass, and that's where the crowd is gonna do the mosh pit. So again, really simple, maybe even too simple, but it just works, and he thought it out really well. And now the bass vocoder. And they're starting the mosh pit again. Okay. Nice. And just playing around the vocoder. And again, after like 2 bars, that I don't know the musical value, but after it played like twice or 4 times, something even number, and it's getting boring, he just does something to, you know, add variation and takes away drums. Okay. And adds a 4 on the floor kick. Takes it to triplet feel, which is again a really good idea, because you have a da 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 and maybe da 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 da. It's a really easy change to do on the Loopstation, but it varies up your beat a lot. Sorry for fanboying, but he just thought out these rounds so well. And here we go. Let's drop it. And the triplet. And again, panning delay. Or roll or whatever. Look at the crowd. Shit. And what a finish, what a finish. I won't even stop the video. This is just pure musicianship right there. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. Ooh la 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 la.
We're coming on round 2. It's for SoSo. I say the sound. You say
Scott
the
Jackson,
name.
he's an amazing host. Live, he's even better. I feel. Whoops, a little ad in my video. Get out. Again, the hi-hat. And again, the special bass. Okay. This one starts way more interesting than the previous one. And now he's already having bass. Okay, here we go. The structure of this and the flow of this is already better, way better than the previous round. Actually, this is flawless. This is awesome for my ears. Amazing percussion, bassy percussion. So. Okay, guys, be careful. I'm not a fan of doubling something in the loop, because it's gonna just add mess. It's not a great idea live, in my opinion. If you adding another tone or something else, it's okay to overdub. But when you're just repeating, not really. If you have volume problems, find another way, because this way you're gonna, especially live, I mean, if you're just home looping, it might be okay. Still, it's gonna add a lot of muddiness to your mix, but in my opinion, live, it's really not a good idea to sing the very same thing twice or 3 times. Yeah. But so far, it's really good. with this exotic vibes. Ah, again the switch up. Maybe a bit too extreme, but still okay. Nice. The crowd is enjoying a lot. I enjoy this live too. Okay. Some crazy switch ups. And there we go again with the mosh pit, the jumping. Nice. Make them clap, make them go crazy. That's a really good idea. But again, really interesting for me that his bass is lacking a lot of bass. Nice. So glitchy, amazing. Okay. Again, the idea is genius, but again, why didn't he say anything? Like, alright guys, jump with me, or whatever. It's just adding again a little bit of touch of variety of sounds, and yeah, and again, listen for it. His bass is only coming from the kick drum, so the beat is a little bit empty compared to Rythmind's, especially because the low end is not full, and note wise it's not full, but still it's an amazing style, an amazing glitchy sound. So good, so good. And he's adding so much variety in his drops. That's really good and amazing. This guy's dead. This is so. Oh, nice. And that ending is that was beautiful ending. With the snare just cutting it short. That's a really powerful way to end this routine. Good. The crowd is dead. What? I love this about battles. That during the battle they are battling, and after that hugging. I just love that. So good. At the end, we're all just friends with the same passion.
This side Rythmind, this side SoSo.
Okay. I know that Rythmind took it, and I would have given it to Rythmind for sure. Like, who voted for who, I don't remember, but let's check it out real quick. Beardy Man is like Darth Sidious.
Say the 2 and the 1 to our judges in 3.
Yeah, 5-0. 5-0 with a reason, but still SoSo is so amazing, with a unique style, with an amazing personality, with an amazing, like, always smiling, entertaining, fun guy, and with this glitchy style. I love it. I love it so much. So big up for SoSo, big up for Rythmind. So I hope you got some ideas and information about these loopers and how you can make your beats cleaner, how you can make your beats better, maybe your structures. And I hope you got some information about what to look for when you're building up a loop song, to not to be boring. You know, every 2 bars make something happen. Use your voice, use synth-like effects like panning delay and robot voice and whatever to do the intonation for you, especially live, because live it's really hard to intonate. That's a good idea to use it. But if you have a beautiful voice like MB14 or somebody else, you can do with your voice as you wish, because that's good too. Also, when you're doing your drops, don't forget the bass of the bass. Because without actual sub content, your beat is gonna be empty and it's gonna lack power and fullness, and you don't want that. So thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you loved it, hope you liked it, hope you're gonna like it below my video. Tell me in the comments what should be next, and yeah, hope you're just liking this new video format. I love it. I love to talk about this stuff. It's just nerding around, but hope you can learn something about it, because partially that's why I'm here, to, you know, yeah. So thank you so much for checking it out. See you in the next one. Bye.